You are watching The Book Club. Every Wednesday, we handpick the best books to improve your life. The 15 Best Books on Willpower. Welcome to Alux.com, the place where future billionaires come to get inspired. If you're not subscribed yet, you're missing out. Hello, you awesome Aluxers, you. Welcome back. We're glad to have you back with us for another insightful video created by our team here at Alux.com. Today, we'll be talking about some books that focus on willpower, something a lot of people believe they have difficulties with, along with self-control and self-discipline. Willpower is incredibly important as it allows you to restrain impulses and maintain control. Understanding the science behind willpower and being able to apply it to your life will not only lead to more happiness, but also a better life. Putting together this list was not easy because there are just so many resources to choose from, but we believe these books are pretty much the best you'll find on how to improve your willpower. So here they are. Number 1. Willpower by Roy F. Baumeister and John Tierney. What better way to start this list than with a book actually called Willpower? This book shines a light on the science of self-control, coming straight from the top researcher in the field. Mixing the best of modern social science with practical wisdom, the authors of Willpower share advanced lessons on the subject that will change your life forever. You'll learn essential information about self-control, self-esteem, and others, along with skills on how to use willpower with money, productivity, and nutrition. As our society evolved, we began to gravitate away from thrift and self-denial, which may lead you to feel helpless to the many temptations you're faced with. But we also have more knowledge and more tools than ever before to take control of our lives and succeed. If you'd like to check out this book yourself, we got you covered. Just go to alux.com/freebook and sign up. If it's your first time, our partners at Audible will hook you up with the audiobook version of Willpower totally free of charge. Number 2. The Marshmallow Test by Walter Mischel. During the late 1960s, renowned psychologist Walter Mischel looked at the intricacies of delayed and instant gratification in kids, mainly preschoolers. He offered them two choices, either one marshmallow now or 2 10 minutes later, recording the children's choices and then sending them on their way. Over the years, Mischel followed up with the children's development, looking at their academic performance, rates of obesity, lifestyle choices, and other variables, paving the way for many researchers to build on his findings. The Marshmallow Test is more than just a documented survey on how to increase your self-control. It'll give you a sneak peek into one of the most eye-opening experiments in psychology. Number 3. The Paradox of Choice by Barry Schwartz. While willpower is the ability to say no to something, like an unhealthy meal, self-discipline is the ability to instead choose something that will benefit your health in the long run, like a salad over French fries. We're using food to illustrate this because, hey, who doesn't love food? Willpower and self-discipline go hand in hand when it comes to building a great life. The Paradox of Choice is all about helping you to develop self-discipline. The book reveals how to simplify your life, spend less time sorting out the many choices you have, and feel happier. Not only that, but Schwartz will show you how to eliminate choices that can greatly reduce stress, anxiety, and the busyness of our lives. If you take in all the great advice this author has to offer, you'll see how you can shift your focus to the important stuff, ignoring the rest, and ultimately enhancing your life satisfaction by making better choices. Number 4. What Makes Your Brain Happy and Why You Should Do the Opposite by David DeSalvo. Have you ever felt like doing something you know is not really productive or even good for you, yet you do it anyway? Of course, we all have. However, in this book, David DeSalvo explains in great detail why you and pretty much anyone who wants a great, successful life should do the opposite of what their brain wants. This is simply because our brains often want what it doesn't need, which can lead to errors, biases, and distortions, making our life more difficult. DeSalvo's research delves deep into evolutionary psychology, social psychology, cognitive science, and neurology, along with marketing and economics. So if you want to know what you should be focusing on instead of what makes you happy, give this book a shot. Number 5. This Year I Will... by MJ Ryan. Every December, countless people make New Year's resolutions, hoping they'll improve their lives in the coming year. Whether it's to lose weight, quit smoking, hit the gym 3 times a week, you know, the classics. But by the time February kicks in, most people have already given up. Best-selling author MJ Ryan offers life-changing wisdom and coaching to help readers make the improvements they want in their lives permanent. She says everyone has their own specific formula for making changes stick. The problem is, most people have no idea what their formula is. If you've ever broken your New Year's resolution, fallen off a diet, or given up on a dream for whatever reason, This Year I Will was written for you. Number 6. Willpower Doesn't Work by Benjamin Hardy. We included this one to show you a different perspective on the matter of someone who doesn't really think willpower is the be-all, end-all and offers a great alternative. While Hardy is against the fad of willpower, saying it's dangerous to think willpower will solve everything and if you lack it, you're prone to failure. Instead, he recommends you simply alter your surroundings to support your goals. Willpower Doesn't Work will teach you how to create an environment that supports your goals and nurtures your physical and mental well-being in order to achieve the success you truly want. Number 7. The Power of Habit by Charles Duhigg. If you're not yet familiar with this book, then you're missing out on so much value it's practically criminal. Award-winning reporter Charles Duhigg takes you on an exciting scientific journey that reveals why habits exist, how they are formed, and how they can be changed. With comprehensive detail and the ability to distill great amounts of information, Duhigg shines a whole new understanding of human nature and its potential for transformation. He'll introduce you to a set of specific strategies for transforming habits and taking control of your life. And for those of you who haven't read the book yet, keep your money. Audible has offered our community an exclusive offer. Just go to Alux.com/freebook and sign up. You can access the audio version of The Power of Habit 100% for free. Number 8. The Little Book of Big Change by Amy Johnson. This time, we want to introduce you to a fascinating book that revolves around the neuroscience of addiction and habits, along with various ways of changing them. It's very popular amongst professionals because it offers many insights for those struggling with anxiety or anxiety-related disorders. But it also mentions how we can counteract our unproductive or even harmful thinking patterns. Johnson also included a section where she breaks down habitual behaviors so you can get a better grip on them, which will help you finally take charge of your life once and for all. Number 10. Zen Habits by Leo Babauta. Zen Habits is all about making things as simple as possible and building a life for yourself that involves little conflict. Leo runs one of the most popular self-improvement blogs on the internet and offers many tips, strategies, and advice on how to clear up the clutter in your life so you can focus on what's important and create something really amazing to cultivate happiness in your life. Number 10. The Willpower Instinct by Kelly McGonigal. This is one of the top books on self-control you can find anywhere in the world. Kelly explains in detail the science of self-control and how you can harness its power to improve your health, nutrition, happiness, and productivity, along with the intricate ways it works and why it matters so much. Furthermore, you'll learn where willpower comes from, how to use it effectively, and what simple changes you can make in your life that will give you more of it. And if you'd like a further understanding on the topic of self-control, take a look at our incredibly popular video, 15 Steps on How to Master Self-Discipline. Number 11. Decisive by Dan and Chip Heath. Here's another bestseller coming straight from two of the most famous author brothers in the industry, Chip and Dan Heath. After many years and countless studies, psychologists have brought to light how our decisions are disrupted by a variety of biases and irrationalities. We do things that are not in our favor based on reasons that either don't matter, are not true, or are harmful to us in more ways than one. Based on a comprehensive study on decision-making, the book tries to answer the key questions of how can we do better by introducing a 4-step process designed to counteract all biases. Number 12. Awaken the Giant Within by Anthony Robbins. Since Tony is the master of motivation and getting people hyped, you are probably thinking, what? No books from Tony? Well, here it is. The title is a little bit corny, but no one can argue with the results it can bring. The contents of this book are awe-inspiring, and it'll definitely empower you to make your own decisions by putting you behind the wheel of your own life. Knowing your own power is enough to enable you to break through your insecurities and do what you need to do to succeed in your chosen endeavors. Number 13. The War of Art by Steven Pressfield. This man is a legend when it comes to inspiring people. Steven introduces the reader to the concept of resistance, or technically anything that prevents people from achieving something great. Whatever your field of work is, the War of Art will help you realize that the struggle to create is real, but not insurmountable. It's something that can be conquered. Through the book, Steven Pressfield highlights how you must commit to your work in order to become a pro, practicing self-discipline to the extent needed to achieve your desires. Number 14. Mini Habits by Stephen Guise. Mini Habits is all about making those small changes in your life that will bring about all the freedom and results you've always wished for. Guise says that some of the greatest missed opportunities in life are in the name of freedom. They don't want to pick up something new. They don't want to commit to something that would tie them down. Little do they know that something could have been one of the best things to ever happen to them. Most people use their freedom to do nothing with their lives. Read this book. Learn how to use your desire of feeling free in a productive way, instead of wasting your free time on quote-unquote freedom. Number 15. Drive by Daniel H. Pink. Last but certainly not least is Daniel Pink's book Drive, which is a very popular read among leaders, managers, and entrepreneurs. The main premise of this book is outlining the 3 things that are the basis of intrinsic motivation: a sense of purpose, autonomy to go about achieving your goals in a certain way, and mastery. Willpower doesn't need to be a crazy, eternal struggle against the odds for the sake of it. It can be a smooth experience based on intrinsic motivation, which will help you achieve your goals more naturally, in spite of the odds. And there you have it, Aluxers, the 15 best books on willpower. Now you have all the tools to create a persona that's no longer wasting time and is putting in the work, despite all the obstacles. Now, before you head off and get any of these books, we're curious. Has anyone in your family been struggling with willpower? Have you been struggling? Let us know in the comments and we'll be jumping in there with you. And of course, since you're still with us, here's the bonus book you're waiting for. Number 16. A Grand Bed Adventure by A.M. Marcus. A.M. Marcus had the brilliant idea to write a short, powerful story that would help parents teach their kids about willpower and being self-disciplined in a more simple and enjoyable way. It centers around a young boy who learns the simple task of making your bed each day can lead to a remarkable feeling of accomplishment that could potentially take you on a path of success in life.
Thank you for spending some time with us, Aluxer. Make sure to subscribe so you never miss a video. If you want more, we handpicked these videos you might enjoy, or head over to Alux.com for the best in fine living content on the planet. Be a part of the largest community of luxury enthusiasts in the world and tell your story.